Hi, is this Alfred?
Yes? Who is this?
My name is Vince. I'm your wife's friend.
Oh, cool. What's up?
Nothing other than the end of your marriage.
What the hell are you talking about? Is this a prank?
No prank, just reality. Let me clear things up a bit. I'm not your wife's friend. I am way more than that to her. She's my baby girl. We're in love.
Your baby girl? You're having an affair with my wife?
Affair is such an ugly word. I prefer the word relationship. We are in love and we will spend the rest of our lives together.
This is shocking, and I still think you're joking. But let's assume that you're right. What do you want me to do? Why are you telling me all this?
Aren't old men supposed to be wise? Dude, you're pushing 60. You should be able to figure this out on your own. Anyways, I would help you out. Alex wants a divorce, but she's scared.
Scared of what?
She's scared that you would make things difficult for us. She thinks she would throw a tantrum and beg her to stay. She doesn't want any drama or a long court case. She just wants half of everything and an end to the boring marriage she has with you. That's all.
Is that so? And what if I reject your demands? What happens then?
Then we go to court, and you make a fool of yourself. I would also deal with you personally. Imagine the amount of heartache you would bring on yourself, your kids, and Alex. It's better for everyone if you just sign the divorce papers and move on. Nobody has to get hurt.
That sounds like a threat. Are you threatening me?
No, I'm just telling you how it is. If you try to stand in the way of our love, I will crush you to dust, old man. Don't test me.
I gotta be straight with you, Vince. I'm still finding all this hard to believe or understand. However, if what you're saying is true, then I have no reason to fight you, her, or anybody else. I would talk to her, and if she confirms what you said, then I would sign the divorce papers.
Good. You're a smart man. You know when you're defeated, and it's time to move on. Do yourself a favor, and agree to the divorce as soon as you can. Leave her alone, and don't ever try to get her back. You would fail and end up looking like a fool. Bye, Alfred.
Hey, I wanted to talk to you. Some crazy dude texted me claiming to be your boyfriend. Do you know Vince?
Ugh, he texted you? He said he would, but I didn't believe him. What did he say?
He said our marriage is over, and you want a divorce. Is that true? Is our marriage over?
I really didn't want to end things like this. I wanted us to talk about it over dinner. But, yeah, it's true.
How old is he? He looks like some kind of schoolboy.
He's 25. I don't know why that matters to you.
25? Now, that's a new low, Alex. He's younger than our youngest daughter. You are throwing away our marriage of 30 years for a boy?
It just kind of happened. Then it happened some more, and I realized that I didn't want it to stop.
So you want a divorce?
I don't want a divorce, but Vince wants me all to himself. He doesn't want to share me with you. I can do anything for him. I wanted to keep the relationship away from you. Ignorance is bliss, you know. But we need the money, Alfred. We need your money to live our lovely lives to the fullest. It's the only way this can work. I'm really sorry.
I don't think you're sorry, Alex, but it doesn't matter. This is the 5th time you're cheating on me. I told you the last time that the next time it happens, our marriage is over. I wasn't joking, Alex. This is the end of our marriage. I hope he makes you happy. Heaven knows I tried.
You did try, but he's better. I know he will make me happy. But there is just one little problem. I don't want to battle things out in court. I don't want this to drag on for too long. I just want half of everything and be done with it. If we go to court, then we would be in each other's lives for months. I don't want that.
Agreed. I don't want you in my life either.
And the kids. They are grown, but seeing us battling in court would have a terrible effect on them. Let's not forget the fact that it would hurt your business.
Trust me, Alex. I understand perfectly. Court cases bring out the worst in people. I'm not part of the business anymore. Our son Sonny runs everything. But many of my old clients still patronize the company because they like me. They would not be happy if they saw me getting dragged to court in a messy divorce. I totally agree with you. It's best if we just come to an agreement. You want half of everything we own together, right?
Yes, that's what I deserve. I will probably get more if we go to court, but half is just fine.
And alimony?
I don't think that would be necessary. I would have more than enough. Besides, I don't want us arguing over your monthly payments. After the divorce, I would focus on my life with Vince. Vince won't be happy if you're in my life, even in any way or form.
I see. Seems like Vince has a lot of sway over how things should go.
Don't try to make it sound like he's controlling me. My Vince isn't like that. I want to make him happy. I would do anything for him. Anything. He would also do anything for me, no questions asked.
Okay, it's settled then. An amicable divorce. You get half our assets and no alimony. There'll be no court battle, no arguments, and after the divorce, we go our separate ways. Sounds good?
Yes.
Excellent. We have a deal. But I would like to add one more item.
Really? What could you possibly want? Don't try to beg me to stay with you. It isn't going to happen, Alfred.
I wouldn't dream of it. However, for the sake of the business and our kids, I want us to tell our kids that we're getting a divorce because we don't love each other anymore. Surely you don't want our kids to think you're ending our marriage because you want to run off with a younger man.
I'm not running off. I'm in love with him. And we are going to spend the rest of our lives together. You keep making it seem like I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing what makes me happy.
Fine. I guess we should just tell them the truth then.
Wait. You're right. Our kids might not understand. They would need some time to adjust.
Exactly. After the divorce, you can resume your relationship with him. Everyone would think you're just moving on after the end of your marriage. They wouldn't think you left me because of him. They would just assume that we ended things amicably and you found love again.
It would also save you the embarrassment of being the dude that got dumped by his wife. That's it,
Maybe, if that's how you'd like to see things. So, do we have a deal? No communication with Alfred until our divorce is finalized.
Fine. We have a deal. How long would the entire process take?
A few days, maybe a week. I will send the papers over to you. You sign and send it back. I would sign my section of the document and hand it over to my lawyer to file it. Once that's done, you get half of everything we own.
Please, get it done as fast as possible. I really can't wait to be with Vince again.
Hello, Vince.
About damn time you got back to me. Have you ended things with Alex?
Funny you should ask. I was about to sign the divorce, and then it hit me. You are going to gain a lot from this situation. You'll get the woman you love once I sign these papers. But what do I get? I mean, you slept with my wife, which is terribly wrong in itself. And to make things worse, you're both going to ride off into the sunset. Seems unfair, right?
Well, boo-hoo. It is what it is. Would you like me to tell you I'm sorry? I'm not really one for pity parties, Alfred. Just sign the damn thing and leave us alone. You've lost.
I'm not asking for a pity party. But there are some legal and emotional damages here. Damages that would have been considered in court if we were to go there. You broke my home. Surely, some form of compensation is in order.
Fine. Ask your wife for something. I don't care.
She hurt me. But so did you. It's only fair that you compensate me somehow.
Fine. Do you want a handout? That's it then? How does $500,000 sound? Would that be enough to get you off my frickin' back about your tears?
Wow, $500,000. That is a lot. Are you sure you want to give me that much? I mean, it would help soothe the pain, so I'm not complaining. But are you sure?
God, you're cheap. It's frickin' pathetic. Yes, I'm sure. All the money in the world won't wipe away the shame you would feel for the rest of your life. You're still going to feel like the loser you are. If $500,000 would stop you from being in our lives, you can have it. I want Alex all to myself. My plan depends on it.
Wow, you are a kind gentleman. I'll send you the settlement agreement. That way, you put your promise in writing.
Fine. Send it over.
I guess you would be paying the money at once. Alex said you don't want her collecting alimony from me because you want me out of her life. A one-time payment would ensure that we end things once and for all.
Damn, you talk so much about things that don't matter. It's disgusting. Yes, one-time payment, $500,000. Now send the damn papers to me and sign off on the divorce. I'm getting sick and tired of dealing with your old ass.
Hi, Vince. I just got the settlement agreement. Thanks for signing.
You're welcome. So is it over now? Have you filed for divorce?
Yep, my marriage with Alex is now over. Legally, we're strangers.
Awesome. Took you long enough. Goodbye. Have a nice life. Well, as nice a life as you can without a wife or money. I hope you can still pay your bills even with half of your assets gone.
It sounds like you somewhat care about me, even though you are kinda mean.
I don't care about you. You're just pathetic, and giving you a handout makes me feel good.
Oh well, kindness is kindness, even if it's born out of mean condescension. In exchange for your kindness, I'd give you some knowledge. If I may ask, how do you plan to pay the $500,000 promised?
Why do you care? It's none of your business. But if you must know, I'm planning to pay you with the money your wife gets from the divorce. I have access to all her accounts, so it would be super easy. Why are you asking?
So, you don't have that kind of money?
No, but it doesn't matter. I'm getting married to her. What is hers would be mine.
I see. I really thought you had money of your own. That's why I was fine with you paying me. But now it seems you don't have much, and you were planning on using the money Alex gets from me. The only problem is, she isn't going to get anything from me.
What are you talking about? You signed the divorce? She gets half of your property? That's the deal.
She gets half of our property as jointly owned assets. Ever heard of a postnup?
No. What's that?
It's an agreement that divides the assets of a couple after marriage. A prenup before marriage, a postnup after marriage. I didn't get a prenup because I love my wife deeply, but after she cheated on me the first time, I decided that it was best we go our separate ways financially. She got about 25% of our total assets at the time because I had more. It was a lot back then, but she squandered it all. I don't know how much she has left, but it's probably not up to $500,000.
What? She didn't tell me she signed a postnup. And what do you mean by the first time she cheated?
She didn't tell you? Wow. It seems there's a lot you don't know about my ex-wife. She's cheated on me 4 times, at least to the best of my knowledge. You are her 5th lover that I know of.
I can't believe this! She told me I'm the only one she has ever loved aside from you.
Sorry, man. Oh well, she's all yours. I look forward to receiving my $500,000 from you.
You think you're so smart, right? I'll show you. This isn't the first time I'm doing this. I'm used to dealing with stubborn husbands like you who don't like giving wives what they deserve.
I see. So my marriage isn't the first marriage you're destroying.
No, of course not. You guys are the 7th couple I'm taking advantage of. That should tell you how much experience I have in these situations. I have a great lawyer that would help with Alex. We would take you to court and take you for all you're worth.
Wow. So you're some kind of con artist. I should have known.
Yes, I am. But don't bother telling her that. She would never believe you. I'm going to get the court to give her everything. You can count on that.
Well, as scary as that sounds, I'm not worried. See, I don't have anything for you to collect. I don't know if Alex told you this, but I'm retired.
Yes, she did. But you have a lot of assets. You have money in the bank, stock, and many real estate assets.
I used to have all those assets you mentioned, but not anymore. I've transferred everything to my son and 2 daughters. Nothing's left in my name.
You're joking. This is a lie, right? It has to be. I'm going to call Alex right away. She tells me that you're lying. Consider yourself a dead man.
Oh, another threat. That's good. I'll be filing a restraining order against you. Get ready to be served. Goodbye, Vince. It's been real. And don't forget my $500,000. Thanks.
Alfred? What the hell did you tell Vince? You lied to him. And now he's talking about breaking up with me. What did you do?
I just told him the truth.
You told him that I was not going to get anything from our divorce. Is that a lie?
Alex, you signed a postnup. Don't tell me you forgot.
What? I did no such thing.
Wow, you forgot something as important as a postnup. Let me try to jog your memory. Do you remember when I caught you cheating on me in our house in the Hamptons?
Yes, but that was ages ago. What does that have to do with anything?
Do you remember begging me to forgive you?
And you did, but I didn't sign anything.
You did, Alex. Your lawyer was present. You got the house in the Hamptons and a few other things. At the time, you got 25% of our jointly owned assets.
Yes, that was a gift to show that you had forgiven me.
No, it wasn't. Your lawyer explained to you that we were splitting financially. I was there when she said those exact words. But you were so focused on the big check you were receiving that you didn't listen. We stopped being a financial entity when you signed those documents.
I remember now. I'm so sorry. You will forgive me, won't you? I'm sure you already have. So, do you mind giving me half of what you have now? Vince and I need it to start our life together. I want to have a baby for him. I know I'm old, but the doctors say it's still possible.
I wish you the best of luck in your new marriage, but I'm not giving you a dime.
Fine. I will see you in court then. I'm sure my lawyers would get something from you with or without the prenup.
That's true, but even the court can't get you anything.
Why? Vince says they can.
Legally, I have nothing. I've given all my assets to our children. These days, I live off a small allowance that our kids send to me monthly. If I need something special, I call them and they do it for me. I did this because I knew it was only a matter of time before you tried to divorce me and take my wealth away from me. I knew when that day comes, chances are that I won't be able to stop you. So I gave all my assets to our kids. It was the only way to protect their inheritance from your wasteful hands. I'm glad I did what I did. Goodbye, Alex. Have a nice life with Vince. And tell him I expect my money ASAP. Alex tried to talk things out with me. At a point, she started begging me to give her a few houses and cars so she could live happily with Vince. But I couldn't. I didn't have anything to give. Vince tried to sue me, but gave up when he realized that I wasn't lying about not having any assets. He didn't want to pay me my money, and he never truly loved Alex. So he stole all the money Alex had left in her account and ran off. She was left with nothing. At the end of the day, I told our kids to get her an apartment and put her on a monthly stipend. Divorced or not, she's still their mother. But I'm done with her and never want to see her again. I've moved on. Sometimes she tries to get back with me, but I'm done. There's no going back. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.